Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you love propagating roses at home and always want to learn more about new techniques using natural ingredients, then today's video will be very worthwhile. First, we prepare an onion with its skin intact. After thoroughly washing the onion to remove dirt and dust, gently peel off the outer layer. Don't throw this peel away immediately, as many gardeners often utilize it in plant care. Chop the onion peel into small pieces with scissors and place them in a clean glass jar. Over the years of caring for and propagating roses from cuttings, I've noticed that each gardener has their own secrets. Some use specialized rooting hormones, while others utilize natural ingredients, such as onions, coffee, aloe vera, or honey to experiment with their cuttings. Each method has its own advantages, and the results can vary depending on the rose variety, the health of the cutting, weather conditions, and post-propagation care. Today, I will share with you a method that many gardening enthusiasts often use for reference and practical experience at home. Next, add about 2 teaspoons of coffee powder, equivalent to about 10 grams, to the onion peel. Then pour about 300 milliliters of boiling water into the jar and gently stir with a spoon to mix the ingredients. Seal the jar tightly and let it cool naturally. While waiting for the mixture to cool, the components from the onion peel and coffee will gradually dissolve in the water, forming a solution for use in the following steps. Now, prepare about 40 grams of fresh onion. Chop it finely and put it in a clean plastic cup. Add about 500 milliliters of warm water and stir well. Then let it sit for about 30 minutes. This is the time needed for the solution to stabilize before using it to soak the rose stems. While waiting for the solution to soak, select a healthy, moderately mature rose cutting that is free from pests, diseases, or damage. Young, Tender cuttings tend to adapt better after planting. Use a sharp knife or scissors to trim the cutting, leaving it about 20 centimeters long. Remove all leaves and thorns to minimize water loss and make handling easier. If any withered or damaged petals remain, remove them as well so the cutting can concentrate its nutrients on adaptation. Once the onion solution has soaked for the required time, gently place the base of the rose cutting into the cup of solution and soak for about 30 minutes. Many gardeners choose this step as a preparatory step before planting to ensure the cutting is evenly moistened. After 30 minutes, remove the rose cutting from the cup. Use a thin cloth or fine sieve to completely filter out the onion pulp, keeping only the clear liquid. Continue filtering the previously prepared onion peel and coffee mixture, then mix the two solutions together. Stir well until the mixture is thoroughly combined. Next, prepare the rooting medium. You will need a clean glass jar and a piece of floral foam. Cut the foam to fit snugly over the mouth of the jar so that the stem will stand upright. Then fill the glass jar with the prepared solution. Gently thread the rose cutting through the center of the foam. Place the foam over the mouth of the jar so that the base of the cutting is submerged in the solution, while the upper part of the stem remains fixed. This method ensures that the base of the cutting is always in contact with the solution while the stem remains well ventilated. To minimize water loss, use a clear plastic bag or a clear plastic cup to completely cover the cutting and the glass jar, creating a high humidity environment. Next, place the cuttings in a cool, well-lit area, avoiding direct sunlight and strong winds. During this time, avoid moving the cuttings too much and do not frequently remove the covering. Check periodically to ensure the nutrient solution remains sufficient and the growing medium is clean. After about 10 days, if the care conditions are suitable and the cuttings remain healthy, you can observe the first positive signs. Scar tissue may appear at the base, and under favourable conditions, some cuttings will begin to form white, tender roots. However, the rate and extent of rooting vary among cuttings. Depending on the rose variety, the quality of the cutting, temperature, humidity, and care throughout the rooting process. At the same time, some cuttings will begin to swell and sprout green shoots. This is generally considered a sign that the cuttings still have the potential to grow. Once you see that the cutting has developed a sufficiently strong root system, prepare a pot with good drainage. This time, we'll use clean river sand as the initial growing medium to allow the roots to continue developing steadily. Place the cutting in the center of the pot, gently fill the sand around it, and lightly press it down to keep the cutting upright. After planting, water adequately to ensure the growing medium reaches the appropriate moisture level. Then continue to place the pot in a cool place for the first few days before gradually exposing the plant to more sunlight. Dear friends, propagating roses is always a process that requires patience and careful monitoring. If you don't get the desired results the first time, don't be discouraged. Because even experienced gardeners often have to experiment many times to find the method that works best for their garden. Hopefully, today's sharing will give you another interesting idea to refer to in the process of propagating roses at home. Thank you for taking the time to watch until the end of the video. See you in the next videos.